Hi, I'm Karen, founder of Quiet Mountain Wellness, where we are always for you. Today, I'm going to be talking about hidden gems. Stay tuned and find out if you're one. See you on the other side. We have all come into this life for a reason. Each and every one of us has something truly important to create and share with this world. Yet the demands of our lives bring so many very effective ways of distracting us from realizing this fact, truly and fully. Life has and continues to change so quickly. It is difficult to keep up with everything and still stay connected to the best of who we are. Our best intentions, goals, and dreams can easily fall by the wayside. It can feel like everything we once knew is just dissolving into space. And while these things disappear, the new things which replace them may keep us off balance rather than give us the feelings of security and stability we crave. One of the keys to getting out of our heads and unlocking our inner gem is cultivating a feeling of being safe and stable, anchored in our lives, whether that is to a spiritual or religious practice, a strong and happy family, or a supportive and connected circle of friends or co-workers who actually have your back. This anchoring gives us greater freedom to explore, to go deep, and to discover our gifts, talents, and deepest desires for what we can bring to the world that no one else can. As we learn to stabilize and relax, our minds actually become clearer and we feel calmer and more in tune with how we are and who we are. We become more able to tap into our own unique creativity and curiosity on the path of understanding what our powers are and how to use them for our highest good and the highest good of others too. This is the path of discovering the hidden gem within. On this journey is where you will find what you love about yourself. You'll find what makes you a gem in this crazy world of ours. You are and have something special within that is trying to be seen, known, and shared. This is how you shine, and this is how you become a gem that is visible in the world rather than staying hidden. We make our world, each one of us. And as we are all connected to each other, we must realize that we are called to create something that brings greater fullness, inspiration, and harmony to the world. This is our power. Most of us have not gone deep enough to fully discover or express it and have only begun to scratch the surface of what we can truly do. This cycle of discovery and creation over and over is a lifelong process. For as we grow and change, so do our creations. Yet if we do not shine as the true gems that we are, and we choose to remain hidden, then we rob ourselves of that joy of creating and sharing, and we rob others of the joy of receiving or being inspired by our own unique work and play. Creations beget creations, and that is the law of evolution. I am convinced that the world is secretly burgeoning with hidden gems. So many of us who may be constantly busy and feel too overwhelmed or tired to explore our own inner treasure chest. We may not even be able to see our own beauty, to see ourselves as gems that have something incredible to bring to the world at this time in history. Feeling overwhelmed by political news or overpowered by fear about the future separates us from our intuition and ingenuity, distracting and disempowering us. Feeling this way may obscure our special gifts or a greater purpose from our sight, and we may believe we don't even have one. Yet this is a false belief, one that will keep the gem inside you hidden. When we embrace the negative, we drain our energy, our hope, and our faith in ourselves and in others. Yet when we choose to take even a small amount of time each day to get quiet and to go deep within, we will move beyond the mind and into a territory of peace and stillness. Here is where the gem of who you are resides, the sacred space within. It is the seat of your unique greatness, talents, compassion, and abilities to create with love and authenticity. Just as in a symphony, each one must play their note. And this is why it is so imperative to get out of your head, to remove yourself from the churning thoughts and concerns, and seat yourself in the sea of peace that lives within. So even if you do not perceive that you have great talents, you must still consider that you will never know what one single intuitive hit can do. It can be the energy of the very drop that starts a beautiful and powerful ripple effect. When we feel a sense of peace, the blocks are removed. Here, our wisdom and intuition can flow freely. Here is also where we can simply be present and quietly observe. There is no work to be done but to feel good, to feel peaceful, calm, and present. These are lovely energies that awaken and guide profound potentials within each of us, and where our own treasure trove of gems is to be discovered and enjoyed. The beauty of these actions comes full circle. As we create with love, we also come to love our creations. Offering our creations to the world, then, we do so as love. So we create as love and create with love. So our creations become reflections of the love from which they originated. They become the mirrors of our souls, uplifting and shining forth to support and inspire others, not only to enjoy, but to take those actions, mirroring them, so that their actions will also create for them the same types of powerful results. We are all gems. Yet so many of us are still hidden gems, and we have much to discover, create, and share in order to develop a rising tide of positivity in the world. But we must be disciplined enough to take the time and make the time to create those opportunities to be still, to go deep, to explore and discover, to question, contemplate, and to become clear about who we are and identify what our next self-honoring steps will be in our own creation process. If we are living only through reacting to what we feel is wrong or bad outside of us, then when do we finally say enough is enough? When do we decide to begin making the time for stillness, curiosity, growth, healing, and inspiration? When do we decide to go beyond reaction and move into response? Responding with our own beautiful brand of creative acumen and authenticity, polishing the gifts of our deepest selves, and shining like the gems we were made to be. What matters most is that you take that step. It really doesn't matter how many minutes you invest each day, but only that you begin to invest in unearthing your own hidden gem. Take those baby steps of self-honor. Start falling in love with the deepest parts of you and listen. These actions will be so nourishing. They will leave you feeling satisfied without running desperately to fill the space within that feels empty from the drain of urgency. Instead, you can create a sense of fullness that only shining your inner light can bring. And this cannot be given you by someone else. It must be your choice to give it to yourself. Isn't it time? Imagine the power we have as a world community if we would all simply take a few minutes to quietly connect, to ask some questions of our hearts, to listen, to contemplate, and take action. The smallest steps matter. No big leaps are necessary. Just as the wind that blows in many gentle gusts will carve a mountainside into a unique sculpture, so will your daily attention begin to reveal what would love to be seen, to be known, and to be activated within you. Show up as you are and decide to begin letting the layers of stress dissolve, breath by breath by breath. It could not be simpler. For here is where you will begin to quench the thirst for life, for wisdom, for what your own next steps could be. Allow yourself to enjoy, appreciate, and play in the depths within with childlike wonder and curiosity. For force and demand will never create new growth, only stunt it. Uncovering the gem within will make you feel like a new creation. So stop running in the same rut. Stop listening to the fear-mongering. Go where there is always peace. Listen. Take small steps. Let the best within you lead you forward. Uncover the hidden gem within and promise yourself that never will you cover it again. Choose to shine because there is no time for waiting. Step in and step up. Bring to the world what you came here to share. You are needed now more than ever before. Because you are a gem. Remember to always endeavor to choose with self-honor in order that you may experience your highest good. If you enjoyed today's content, please like, share, comment, or subscribe and join our community. I invite you to check the description box where you'll always find links to our inspirational books, visionary products, and our 7-week online course, The U-Turn System. You can trust that at Quiet Mountain Wellness, we are always for you. Thanks for watching.